Welcome to Weekends in My Garage. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at this Acura ADX with the A-Spec Advanced Trim Level. I want to thank Acura of Laurel for lending me this vehicle, so let's get into it. So let's do a quick walk around of the Acura ADX. This is in a black on black, so we have a black exterior. They call a crystal black pearl with a black leather interior. In the interior we do have some red stitching with some Alcantara inserts. We'll check that out later. Look at the rims here and tires. We've got 19-inch rims and tires. And let's go above. We have a panoramic sunroof, which we do love. Coming around the rear, you see you have large exhaust tips. One of the things that you immediately see in this Acura ADX, it resembles so much the Acura RDX, but a smaller version. We do like the aggressive grille from Acura, as always. And as you can see, LED lights, daytime running lights, LED fog lights as well. This is an attractive, small, I would call this a compact SUV. My daughter loves this car, by the way. So I'm glad I'm getting a chance to take a look at this and do a quick review. So let's jump into the interior. Let's take a look at the driver's door. So what do we have here? We have somewhat hard, soft plastic here. We have a faux leather, a slight strip of Alcantara here with the red stitching, silver accents here. Oh, we have a Bang & Olufsen sound system. I know that sounds really good. And we have a small cup holder here. And let's go into the footwell of the driver's side. We have a plastic dead pedal. We have metal pedals for the gas and brake. We like to see that. So let's jump into the driver's seat. And driver's seat, fully perforated, multi-adjustable, support, lumbar, etc. These are air-conditioned seatings, meaning you cool the driver as well as heat the driver. Passenger side, you also have air-conditioned seating. So let's go into take a look at the instrumentation cluster. Digital instrumentation cluster. You have the steering wheel has a D-shaped steering wheel, so it has a flat bottom. Has the typical controls for telephone, as well as the volume adjustment for your infotainment system on the right side, adjustments for cruise control, lane assist, etc. You do have paddles here to manually adjust the automatic transmission. Center console, we have approximately maybe a 9 or 10-inch screen. I'll post the exact figures later on for the screen. It comes with standard Google Maps, which is really cool. It does have wireless CarPlay for Apple, and of course wireless Android Auto. Down below you have your air conditioning system. We like that there are physical knobs and buttons to adjust the climate control for the front passengers. Here you have the ability to adjust the air conditioning for the driver's seat as well as for the passenger seat. You can also heat passenger seat as well as driver's seat. Down below you have your contact charging. You have 2 USB-C and one 12-volt outlet below. You have your ability to here's your dynamic modes. You can change the various different drive modes. We'll check that out when we test drive. Obviously parking brake, and we have a one here. This looks like a cup holder, unusually shaped cup holder, but it is a cup holder. And then on this side you have a cup holder as well. Interesting placement. One here and one here. You have traditional gear shifter. And let's check out the glove compartment. Basic glove compartment. And carrying over to the passenger door. Same accents. Plastic, faux leather, as well as silver accents all the way around. And let's look here. Uh, we have a center console storage area which does not have a USB C or A, has no charging inside of here. It's just basically a place to store things. I guess you will have to rely on the two USB-C chargers up front to charge your phone or any other electronic devices you have. So let's go to the second row. All right, going to the second row. Let's check out the second row door here. Silver accents, plastic, soft touch, red stitching. And let's jump in. So closing the door and looking at the near knee room between my knee and the front driver's seat, you can see not a lot of space, but this is what you expect from a compact sports utility vehicle. You have you have your air vents here, as well as two USB-C charging outlets. One thing I do notice, there is not a back pocket on the driver's um, seat here, but there's one for the passenger, which I think is interesting. Um, we have two cup holders in the center armrest, and here's your panoramic sunroof, which we do enjoy. So let's move to the cargo area. All right, let's take a look at the cargo area. And oh, by the way, it does have hands-free access. So all you have to do is swipe your foot below and it will open up the cargo area, as well as close the cargo area. All right, now let's jump in and see what we got in terms of space here. We have a little bit of space here. Remember, this is a compact sports utility vehicle. We have the subwoofer here. We have LED lighting. We have a cargo cover that's integrated with the lift gate. This is good to protect the things that the valuables you have inside your cargo area. You have some tie down areas here to secure things that you may have in the cargo area as well. So there's no latches in the cargo area to lower the second row. So you have to go to the second row to lower those seats. So we'll go to the second row, lower the seats, and we'll do some measurements. We're going to lower the second row seats. So there is a latch right here that you have to pull, and this lowers the second row seating. And you have to do the same thing on the other side, which we'll do, and then we'll do some measurements. Okay, so I have the second row down, and in terms of depth, it is approximately 67 inches all the way to the back of the first row with the second row down. So the back of the first row, I'm measuring based off of me sitting in the driver's seat. So if you're less than 6 feet, I'm 6 feet tall. If you're shorter than 6 feet, you may have another couple inches or more additional depth to add to the cargo area. Measuring the depth of the cargo area with the second row up, we're looking at approximately 34 inches. In terms of width, wheel well to wheel well, it's approximately 40 inches. So in terms of a compact or some compact SUV, this is on par with the market. So if you think about it, you have a very, very sporty SUV with the ADX in a compact stance with a lot of cool technology, as it relates to safety, as it relates to performance, which we're going to try to check out when we test drive this thing. So this is where the appeal is. It's at that price point where you may not be ready or to make that leap to the RDX in terms of finances or capabilities, but you still want to have some of the cool stuff that the RDX has, but you're in the ADX price point. This is probably a good alternative. So let's take this thing for a test drive. All right, so we have the Acura ADX, and we are going to get this thing on the highway and see what it can do. When I got the keys from the salesperson, I grabbed someone who was interested in going for a test drive. She's going to give me her opinion while I take this car for a test drive. I thank you very much for joining me. So, we just test drove the RDX, and we liked the RDX. I think you were with me with RDX. It was a nice car. We do like the performance of the RDX. Now, this ADX is a smaller version of the RDX. Would you say the same?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so I have it in comfort mode. The ride is pretty good. We're going to get on this highway and see what it can do. It does have a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that puts out 190 horses. It has a CVT, continuous valve, continuous variable transmission. Changing lanes, and let's hit it. Now, one thing I like about the CVT doesn't downshift. It basically, you put your foot down on the ground and it just goes. Good pull. How do you feel about the suspension? Is it pretty good?
It's okay.
It's not as supple of a ride as the RDX.
As the RDX, correct? Yeah.
Okay. So let me change driving dynamic modes to. I'm gonna go straight to sport.
Yeah, let's try.
See now
that's a big difference.
You can hear it whining because it wants to go.
Totally different ride.
And you can hear the 4-cylinder. You hear the turbocharged making some noise, making some good noise.
I would probably ride in sport mode.
You probably ride in sport mode?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a different.
It's just because you want more pep in your step. Pep in the step.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
I like pep in my step too. But most of the time I'm not driving with, when you're riding around in the Washington D.C. metro area is very.
You can't do pep in the step.
You can't do but too much pep in your step because you're in traffic.
That's true.
Particularly if we're on 295 and I really can't get above 60 miles an hour right now. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I like this car for my daughter. So let me tell you about my daughter. My daughter's 17 years old. She hopefully will have a driver's license this summer, and she really likes the shape and style of this car. We can't afford an RDX, obviously. Do you think this will be a good car for my daughter? Now, you've never met my daughter, but for a 17-year-old, what do you think?
I think this would be a great car for a 17-year-old. The size, the compact vehicle. It doesn't have a lot of speed, but I think it would be enough for someone.
Yeah, she don't need to be driving that fast anyway.
Right, I know, that's what I'm saying. So no, I think it would be perfect for someone that age. Yes.
And there's not a lot of space in the back, but
less friends she can get.
Yeah, less friends in there, less trouble.
Yes.
So I do like that it has decent cargo space. So when she goes off to college, she's got to put a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
She'll have some space to put her things in.
It's got a good sound system to get her down the road.
The sound system, the Bang & Olufsen sound system sounds excellent.
Yes.
We do appreciate that. Overall, the technology is good. You know, we've got the
Touchscreen.
it's touchscreen. We like touchscreen. The RDX did not have touchscreen, but this has a touchscreen.
Right.
It has built-in Google. So you even if you don't want to do Android Auto or CarPlay, which are both wireless and compatible with this car, you can just go straight Google, which that's what the map is showing right now, Google Maps. And oh, I gotta get off. Oh,
You're just riding.
no, we're just riding. We haven't seen it. And see, it's not bad. It's not bad, you know. It's not bad. It's not bad at this price point. Now, I have to rate this thing. Now, let me share with you. You're new to the channel, but I rate my reviews for these cars. The top review is it goes into my garage. Hence, weekend in my garage. It goes into my garage. We're excited about cars that go into my garage. If it goes on the driveway, which is the second level, where we feel pretty good about it, it's okay. It's pretty decent. But if it's not okay, it's not great, then it goes on the curb. That's the lowest level. So right now, so far, I think this would be great for my daughter's garage.
I agree. It would be on the curb for me.
Oh, well, you know.
No, just because I like speed.
You like speed.
It's just a little too slow.
You like the RDX.
Yeah, I do.
I know.
I just
And that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So definitely. So Olivia, when you watch this video and you get a garage, put this car in your garage. But until then, it could be in the driveway. It could be in my driveway, but it'll be in your garage. All right, so we got some good open pavement here. Let's open this thing up. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Suspension is smooth. Yeah, it's pretty quiet in here too.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. All right, so please drop a comment. Tell me your thoughts about Acura's ADX. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments field. But check this out. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button so you can check out more videos like this of me, you know, test driving these cars and looking at these various different cars, wanting to get a feel for how they drive, how they look, and so forth. You know, because that's how people are buying cars today. They don't go to the dealership. They go watch YouTube videos like this one. And they say, you know what? I like what he or she is saying. So let me go take a look at this.
Yeah.
So don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. And ma'am, this is my first time meeting you. Don't forget to check me out weekends in my garage.
I will.
and hit that subscribe and like button. And let me know about your journey to acquiring the Acura MDX. And
thank you for letting me tag along. I learned a lot listening to you.
I appreciate you coming along with me. And don't forget, if you are in the Washington D.C. metro area and you're looking to purchase an Acura, go check out Acura of Laurel. They'll give you a great deal.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I just finished test driving the Acura ADX, and the great folks of Acura of Laurel lent it to me. Interesting ride, interesting car. It's new to Acura. So I have here Ronald.
Yes.
Ronald Diaz, right?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Ronald, tell me why I should add the ADX to my garage.
All right, so the brand new ADX, it just came out. It's new to the streets of Acura. Everyone is talking about it.
The streets of Acura.
Everyone's talking about it. Everyone wants to see what it looks and how it feels. So our ADX is it is the smallest SUV that we carry. So it's ADX, RDX, MDX. The ADX, it brought out a new type of style that when customers don't want to get like an Integra, which is our smallest sedan, they go up to an ADX. because it gives you 2 rows, but it's not too big. It's compact. So it still gives you a lot of features too. You still get the panoramic sunroof. You still get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, heated and ventilated seats, and you can remote start it. So it's not like you're missing out on anything, but it's for looking for that right customer that wants a small SUV and not too big and not a small sedan. So they move up to the ADX.
You know, I have a possible customer. My daughter, who's 17, just started driving. She fell in love with this when she seen it. And after driving it, I can see this not in my garage. I can see it in her garage.
Right.
Because, you know, she's kind of petite, but she wants room. She wants to sit up high, but she doesn't want to sit low.
Right.
She wants to vroom vroom, which that turbocharged 4-cylinder engine provides you, and you have the ability to change the dynamic modes. And I did test that out. So it has good pickup, great gas mileage. And the most important thing I think you mentioned was if you want to get into the Integra, but you want to have that utility,
that trunk space.
That trunk space. She's going off to college. She can put all her crap in there.
Right.
It's like the perfect vehicle for that.
Yeah.
And I like the price point.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I think this will go in my daughter's garage.
I love that.
But you know what? Until then, until she gets her own garage, it'll go on my driveway.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ronald, so what if anybody wants an Acura ADX, who should they speak to?
At Acura of Laurel, Ronald Diaz. That's me.
Thank you, Ronald.
Have a good one.